Hello guys, my name is Vishwas Aita. I hope you all are fine. So let's solve today's Leetcode daily challenge. Restore IP address. Question says a valid IP address consists of exactly 4 integers separated by a single dot. So each integer is between 0 and 255, okay, and cannot have a leading zeros. So it cannot have a leading zero. For example, 0.1.2.0201 and 192 and 168.1.1 is a valid IP address. But here 0.0 here it is a leading here. Here this case 011 it is a leading 0 here. So we can't, this is an invalid. And for this case 312 is more than 255, that's the reason it is not valid here. And here we do have a at the rate, so that's the reason it is not valid. It should have only numbers, integers. Okay, let's solve this problem. The problem given here is 255 255 111 and 35. So this is it is given in the string, so we have to find a valid IP address. For IP address, it should consist of 4 integers which is separated by a dot. And okay, so the length can be up to 20. Okay, let's start this. So we will solve this by an approach of backtracking. So first, for this case we will take only single 2, and for the another we will take 25, and for this guy we will take 255, and another it is 255 and 2. In this case, this all three are valid. This is valid, this is valid, and this is valid, but this is not valid. Why it is not valid? Because it has 2552 which exceeds the value given here, 255. So that's the reason we will not use this guy, we will use only that. Okay, so we will not use this guy fully. So same thing we have to do for this guy again. So we have here start from 5 and it will be 55, and another one will be 52, 552, in which case this is not valid, so we have to remove this, and we keep on going there. And we will, in one case it will, in one case if we go 5 here, and if we go again here 5, and if we take again here 2, which will have 5.5.52, but the string is here out of 11, so we have to fully fill the string. So that's the reason we will not include this guy. And for this case, if you take here, it it will reach till here, but it will not reach till full, it will not cover full strength. So then that's the case we will omit this, and this is also same case, we also omit this. It will not go fully to the string, so we have to go fully to the string to find a valid IP address. So let's do for this guy now. So 255 here, so again we will have 255, which is valid because it 255 included, so it is a valid string here. So we will go again here to 255, and here we have two cases here. We have two cases which has 1 1 1, and another case we can take here has 1 and 1, and in this we have to take 3 5, which will have which how many dots we have here, 1 2 3 4. So this is the valid IP address, and we will have same thing for this guy 135, and this is one is also a valid IP address. So remember there is a two rules here. So one is it should not be more than 255, and another one is there is no leading 0. So there is two rules, and you have to follow the two rules. I hope you got the question here. Let's solve the problem by coding. So we are starting with the coding here. So first, what have to do? We have to have a input. We have to have a answer variable. So we will create a answer variable which is that the string, a string. Okay. So we created a string here, and we will name them as a answer, and assign as a array list. Array list done. Now what we have to do? We have to check if the string length is more than 12. Why we have to check if a string length is more than 12? The reason here is just in case if we have a maximum value, just say here we have here wait now we have a 12 here, 255. We have a point here, we will have a 255, another point 255, another point 255. In this case, this is a maximum IP address we can get. And what is the length of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the maximum IP address we can get from this string. Why this is maximum? Because in here the maximum element is 255, and we will have a maximum of 4 integers. That's the reason. What is the length here? If there's any number here more than, if we have a 7 here also, this IP address will be invalid. That's the reason we have to take, at most it will have a 12. So it should have at most 12. If it goes more than 12, it will be an invalid IP address. So we have to return a empty string. So I hope I'm clear here. So if the length of a string is more than 12, then do one thing, just return the answer, which is an empty. I hope I am clear here. So now what we have to do? We have to have a temporary string. So we will create a temporary string, and we will use that to put into the backtracking. So temp will be equal to empty string. We created an empty string. Now what we have to do? We have to take help of a backtracking element. So we will name them as a back for simple case. And first we will put a string here. I will minimize this guy. And I don't need this guy now. Okay. No, this is not. I have to go with, okay. Now, so s here. Now what we have to take? We have to take here another string which is temp, and we have to take an index. So we are using backtracking. Obvious, we have to use index, which will start from 0. And another case here, they told we have to have maximum 4 dots. There will be a maximum 4 dots. Here is the exactly 4 integers separated by a single dot. So obviously it will say a 4 dot here. So we will have a dot also, and we will have a answer also. I hope I'm clear, and I will return here answer. Okay. So now we will create a backtracking this one function. For that we will use public void. Why void? Because we don't want to return anything, we just want to manipulate the value. Okay. So the function name is back, and first variable is a string. I will name them as a string, and another variable is a temp, and another is an int which is index, and another is dot, and another one is a list answer string answer. Okay, we created it. Now what we have to check, if it is invalid, if it is invalid IP address, then what we have to do, we have to add it to the index. So we have to add it to the answer here. If here what I have to see, if dot is equal to capital dot is equal to 4, so it should have maximum 4 here, and the length should be equal. Here I mentioned here the length should be equal, then only it is invalid. So what we will do, we will check if index is equal to the length of the string here. That's not length, the method we will use here. Okay, then only we will add to the answer. So what we will add here, we will add a temp. But here what they did here is 1 point here, this another 1 point here, another 1 point here, but at last they don't have any point. So we have to remove that point. We will use here a substring here, a function called a substring, not capital, a substring. We start from 0 and end still temp dot length -1. It ends at the one before and -1. So we will omit the last dot. Here there is no mention of a last dot. We will have to omit the last dot. Okay, we did it here. Now what we have to check, if the dot is more than 4, if, so we are using backtracking, so it will be more than 4, and also we have to return this guy. We have to return this. We don't need to do after this. If the dot is more than 4, then what we have to do here, we have to return. We don't need to go further, just return it. It's already an invalid IP address. Now we have to use a recursive backtrack. We will use recursive again for backtracking. So here for int will start from index and the main point here. So it should have only 3. It should have only 3 here. So what we will do here, we have to find a minimum. If the length is here minimum, so here in this case it has 3 here, but if we consider this one, it has only 2. Now here it has 3. So we have to consider a minimum value. So what we will do here, I less than, so we want only 3 here. So 3 plus index, or, so I have to use max minimum, yeah, and I have to see the which one is minimum. If s length is minimum, we will consider x length. So s dot length, this one. Okay, so it should have a maximum about 3 value. Let's see if we are here, let's assume 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 plus 3, it can have this much only, or here the length of the string. In this case, the length of the string is lower, so that's why it will take consider for the length here. I hope I'm clear here. So now what we have to do, we have to this bracket is a headache. This is finish. Okay, I plus plus. Okay, we have closed it here. We'll find this. Okay, now what we have to check, if the dot, first we have to check if the like here the number is 255. It should be less than 255 to go to the backtracking. So first we will check if the 3 variable is less than the backtracking. So what we will use here, if condition, if integer, okay, we will use a function called pair face int. Okay, we'll use this and we will start from subarray. We will start from this substring, this string not an array. We will start from a substring. From where till where we have to start here. So we have to start it from here, index, comma, till how much? I plus 1. Here I plus 1. Okay, we have to start from index till I plus 1. So we will have a variable here, and it should be, it should be less than 256 or equal to 255. Okay, we have taken control of one condition here. I think so. We have to do this guy here. Okay, a bracket. Okay, now what we have to do here, we have to use an AND operator. Why we are using AND operator? Here in this case we have 0 1 1. We don't want 0 1 1. We don't want 0 1 1. This is an invalid. So for that reason, what I will use, if I is equal to index, then okay, or to make it valid, x dot character at index should be not equal to 0. I hope I'm clear here. It should not be equal to 0. Now we will enter the loop. So back will have now s. Now here the temp will be changing. Now here the temp will be changing. Temp will be changing to temp plus. From where to where it will change? We will use sub. We will use a sub string from where till where? From index till I plus 1. Okay, here also we took here variable I plus 1. Okay, from index comma I plus 1. And what after that, what we have to add? We have to add a dot. So plus we have to add a dot. I hope I'm clear. We have manipulated the temp here. Now what is the next value, which is index? So now index will be how much? Index will be I plus 1. So we have to go forward. After that, the dot will be increased. So dot plus 1. Okay, and last one is answer. I hope I'm clear here. Let's run it. If there's some error, maybe, yeah, we do have an error. Substring. Oh, I didn't mention any guy, so it will be as dot. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it is getting accepted. So let's submit and see, and we will do a dry run for this problem. No need to worry, we will do a dry run. Yeah, it's getting accepted. Day 21 completed. We will copy this guy. And do one thing. I have made already this one. So we will go here, we will paste it here, and I have to make this static. Why this is main static, so we have to make, I don't want to make object, that's why I'm making static. Okay, so now what I will do, I will return here the SOT to make this we will return this guy, and okay, so in every case it will return here. We will add 2 here, and what else I should return? I will return temp also. This guy, right? I start from here till here. Okay. Okay, let's run this, and I will have this one also for more clarity. SOT. Okay, we copy this guy and we paste here also. So we will run this. So here should have mentioned add and also, right? I should have mentioned that also. So let's do that also now. So we will do here. We will do here add and here temp. Okay, now we will run this. Now it will be more clear. Okay, so this is a very long thing. This will take 2 raised to 3. I think so it will be 3 raised to n. So we have 3 variables. Okay, so temp2 here, temp will have first 2, then 2.5, then 2.55, then 2.55.2. Here in this case it is not fully complete, so it will be omitted. Now again we will be going here and it will be going here. It will create again here. So till now we didn't find any variable which will satisfy this condition, which will satisfy this condition. This is satisfied easily, but this is not satisfied easily. So it will keep on going there till it find a satisfied answer here. I think so it will find it. It will add no. It's a very long code. Okay, so it got added at here where he found 255.255.11.315, and here also he got it got added, and it will be removed. Now it will put only 3 here. It is not valid because it is not complete, and again it will be 3.5. It is not valid. Now here it will come to it will add this guy, and this is an valid string, so that it get added, and it is a finishing. This is the last string, and we will remove last dot here, and we will print out this. I hope this is clear. It is fully dry run, and it will be at last we will get this substring. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you do like, please press the like button and also comment. And if you didn't understand any single line of this code, please do comment. I will try to help you. And bye. Thank you for watching. Bye. Have a nice day.